Alright, I'm gonna give this another try. So, yeah, this is Skirim or Lucas, and this is gonna be the first video I post, probably. Being in Japan. And so, yeah, I'm finally here. Kind of shitty circumstances. So, within the first 3 days of being here, my wife felt a little sick, and so she went to a nearby clinic to where we were staying, our hotel that we were staying at, which we were only staying at until we moved into our new house that we found. And basically, of course, she had coronavirus symptoms, so fucking shoved the coronavirus test, that little stick thing, all the way up her fucking nose. And they did it to me too, because I'm in close contact with her, so we both had to take the test. I tested negative, but she tested positive, and so because of that, basically our options were either to go to a Japanese hotel for people with coronavirus, which you can't leave, of course, and quarantine there for 10 days, or go to a Japanese hospital to quarantine for 10 days, which of course you can't leave. Originally we were going to choose the hotel because it sounded like it may be a little bit nicer. Also, I should mention this, there is normally an option for doing the quarantine at your house, or if you're already in a hotel, normally you could do it then. But the people, the Hokenjo, I don't know how you would say that in English, but basically they contacted the hotel we were staying at, and they basically told us we had to leave immediately. So that wasn't even an option, even though we paid the full money and we were there to stay for a week or two at least. We paid the full price, and we were set to stay there. But of course they called the hotel we were staying at and told them our names and shit, and so they basically pretty much kicked us out. So our only option then was to go to either another hotel that they would choose for us, and again, you wouldn't be able to leave. It'd be shit, basically. It'd be worse than a normal hotel, or the hospital. And so we tried picking the hotel option, and they were looking for hotels and stuff, and they actually said that there was no open rooms. There were no open rooms for any hotels for people with COVID and shit. So our only option was basically to get admitted into a hospital. So here we are. In a Japanese hospital, or what I like to call it, Japanese prison. This is, I don't know, it's like our 7th or 8th day or something. We only have a couple more days. I was going to make this video before, like when we first got here, but, I was just trying to keep myself busy with other things, but as you can probably imagine, it's not very fun, and I will, I've got to say, it's probably one of the worst welcome to Japan that you could get. I mean, I've only been here for a few days. I guess I should go more into the details. So I've tested negative every single time they shoved that shit up my nose. Every single time I've been negative, been no symptoms. My wife is also negative now. She was only positive for the first couple of days. She's negative now. She still has a little bit of a cough left over, but she's taking medicine to get rid of that. You might hear her coughing in the background or whatever, but she's fine. She's just healing or whatever, but she's been negative now for a while. But you still can't leave with a negative test here in Japan, because they fucking take everything really, 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 really seriously in the wrong ways with coronavirus. So even with a negative test, you can't leave. You have to wait the full quarantine period, and however long that is that you're told. And for us, it's 10 days. And so basically, so the nurses come about 3, actually they come, I don't know, probably anywhere from like 5 to 6 times a day, I'd say. You get 3 meals a day, and our situation's, I just said my wife's name, but my wife she came in, she was admitted because she was positive, and I was admitted because I was so what she said, I don't know if you understand Japanese, but that word's kind of a tongue twister, but basically it just means since I was in close proximity with my wife, I'm technically, I have to quarantine too with her. Which of course I wouldn't want to be separated with her, anyways, so I'd stay with her anyways, but that's basically how we were admitted here. But because of that, the circumstances are a little bit different between her and I. So for example, you get 3 meals a day. It's hospital food. It's not very great. But if you tested positive and that's why you were admitted here, all of your meals and stuff are completely free. In fact, your entire stay here is completely free. But if you tested negative, then each meal is about 650 yen, and then it's plus 50 yen, so it's 650 yen plus another 50 yen each day. So each meal is 650 yen, and then every day there's like an extra 50 yen bonus that they just fucking add on there. And of course you have 3 meals a day, and I think if you stay like 7 to 10 days, I think it's like 7 days or whatever, like a week is like 1,600 or something like that, so it's about 16,000 yen, I think, and possibly longer. It's probably more for 10 days. I think that's something how it is. So it's about $100 or more for the food that you have to pay for. But I think that's the only expense that I have to pay, which of course my wife doesn't have to pay. But yeah, they come 3 times a day. So breakfast is about 7:30 in the morning, and then you've got lunch, which is about 12:30, and then dinner is about 6:30, and then throughout the day, multiple times they come in and they check your temperature, check your blood rate or your blood pressure or whatever, and all that shit. And the nurses they're alright, they're nice for the most part. Yeah, you get really fucking bored in here, and it is easy to kind of lose your mind. I guess I'll show you the place now, and so you can see what it looks like. So, just gonna do a kind of overview. This is it. This is the view. It's actually a nice view. I mean, up until the past couple of days, it's been pretty shit weather, but now it's actually pretty decent weather. Only a few clouds in the sky for the most part. Got 2 hospital beds. Like I said, you're probably gonna hear my wife coughing in the background. Don't worry, she's fine. She's just getting over it. But yeah, they're hospital beds, so you can you can mess with that and raise it up and stuff like that. So yeah, we have all of our suitcases here and stuff because we literally came here from the hotel. We hadn't even moved into our new house yet. I should mention that our move-in date was actually the 22nd of June, which was really convenient for us because it was basically that was going to be our last day that we had in the hotel that we were staying in. So basically, we could leave that hotel and just immediately move into our new house. But because of this whole situation, my wife getting COVID, and then us having to stay in Japanese prison, essentially, now it got pushed off, and now it's the 27th. So, pushed off a whole week, and yeah, so that's why you see all our luggage and suitcase and shit. Here's a paper they have. They come in the mornings, and like I said, multiple times a day, and they take our temperature and shit. Right down here, you got this little thing which you use to call the nurses or whatever if you have any questions or need anything or whatever. But yeah, this is what the room looks like. There's a refrigerator there. There's TV there. It's my wife there. And then there's these 2 beds. So it's not a bad room. And this door you can go out. There's a little trash can here. There's this little kitchen here. Tiny little kitchen, but you're not allowed to use it, technically, even though we still use it to get water and stuff. Which, by the way, anytime we want to drink water, what we were told is there's a little kettle here, and we're supposed to technically heat up the water each time to a boil, and then freeze it or put it in the refrigerator and let it cool down until we're able to drink it. So I don't know if the water's not good here. The bathroom and stuff's a little bit dirty, but I'm just going to show you. So this is the toilet. It's pretty nice, you know, whatever, toilet. I don't know if I'm giving enough time to show you. I mean, I don't know, this is a fucking toilet, but, oh, you know what, this is actually kind of a neat thing. In Japan, a very common thing I've noticed since coming here is, one, a lot of times they don't have soap in any of the bathrooms, and two, half the times they don't have any way to dry your hands. So you're basically expected when you go to the bathroom in Japan to either bring like a handkerchief or some sort of towel or something, because there's like in American stuff you'll have like the air dryers or paper towels or something that you can dry your hands off, but they don't have that in Japan, at least in most bathrooms that I've been in so far. And this is just hand sanitizer, it's not even proper soap. And this is where you'd wash your hands, but it's just water. And like I said, there's nowhere to actually dry your hands. So that is kind of one thing that's unique to Japan, I guess. Again, more hand sanitizer because Japan loves drenching their hands with hand sanitizer. So here's the bathroom. Like it's pretty dirty. Yeah, this is the bathroom, and then this is where you actually would take a bath. So you can see there's a bath here, and I'll turn on the light so you can see. Pretty nice, actually. Pretty modern. So yeah. But, and then this is the door that would take you outside the room, and then you would go, that's how you would get to the rest of the, that's how you would get out of the house. We'll also go here, but we're not technically allowed to open this door, and I haven't been out of this door in over 7 days now. So that is why I'm losing my mind. But anyways, that's the room. So, what else can I talk about? I guess I'll probably put some pictures on the screen or whatever. Yeah, I'll probably edit this video a little bit because I'm kind of rambling around. So I'll probably edit it a bit before I eventually, you know, post it onto YouTube. So I'll put some pictures on the screen to show you what like the average breakfast, lunch, and dinner looks like. But I will say right now, just as a heads up, it's not really great. And more so that it's not very great, it's almost never enough food. And, you know, maybe you'll comment and say, oh, it's because you're American or whatever. It's just low in like calories. It just doesn't really fill you up. You get a little bit of rice, you get some sort of protein, and then, you know, some side, and then half the time you don't get any drinks or anything like that. So it's just tiny. Oh, and I should say this too. This is kind of funny because my wife's mother actually and her boyfriend and her sister actually all tested positive too recently. And I don't know if that's because she went to her house one of the days that we were here, one of the first days that we got here, and maybe she gave it to them, I'm not sure, but they also had to get admitted into a Japanese hospital. It's not the same hospital we're in now, but from what it looks at it seems like way worse, and her mom like sends pictures of the food that she gets in there, and I'll put a picture of that up on the screen too now, and yeah, it looks horrible. It's like... It looks like prison food. It's just such little quantity of food. Like it's almost inhuman to feed. It's just like rice, you know, and that's it. It's like, okay, here's some white rice. Survive on that. And her room's a lot worse than ours, dude. It's a lot smaller and stuff. So I kind of feel bad for her, but so. But yeah, we've got only a couple more days left in here. We're about to be out. I can't wait. Literally, all we've been talking about is just going outside and just leaving this place, because that's all we've been thinking about, basically. I mean, for the first, I don't know, 5 days or whatever we were here, I was still trying to be like productive and do things and try to keep a positive mentality. You know, try to do like translation work and stuff on my computer and, you know, just be productive. But it really does, like, take a toll on you. I mean, this is not healthy, and anyone who thinks that, honestly, anyone who thinks that putting healthy people and locking them up in a room for 7, 10, 14 days, if anyone who thinks that's normal, I mean, there's something wrong with you, you know. This isn't normal, and it's definitely not healthy. You know, they say, oh, well, you know, you're not gonna die, you know, whatever, you know, you're not dying, you're healthy in here. You might be physically healthy, but this is gonna do a toll on your mental health, because, I mean, I could say it for myself, like, it's done a toll. You know what, I'm gonna show you something now. Yesterday, and this is a prime example of how it does a toll on your mind. So, my wife and I were having a little argument, and nothing big or whatever, but and then she threw her phone at me, and I dodged it, and it hit the window, and now the window in this room is cracked. And she's getting mad at me for showing it now, but I mean, so this is also another problem. It kind of sucks because we only had a few more days here, and then this happened. Now this is probably going to cost us way more money later down the road. But I mean, I was telling her mom this too, but like, this is just what fucking happens. Like, when you're stuck in this room, you know, and you're treated so inhumanly, you know, and people say, oh, you know, you're whining so much, you know, it's not that bad, it's not that bad. Like, it's fucking horrible. Like, I mean, if you first come to Japan, right, and then within the first, like, week of being here, you know, you hadn't even done anything. I mean, I've spent thousands of dollars to get here. I actually, thousands of dollars to get here, and, you know, before going here, like, in order to even get to Japan in the first place, I had to spend over $300 for PCR COVID tests. Oh, hold on, the nurse is calling us now. Yo, okay, this is gonna be the last clip of this video, but I just wanted to show you guys something. Probably the best invention that Japan has ever created, and probably my all-time favorite object, drink, food in the world. Okay, I don't know what the fuck I'm saying, but this shit, bro, fucking royal milk tea, yeah, this shit slaps, okay? I've been drinking this shit since I've got to Japan, and it fucking slaps, yeah? If you come to Japan, drink this royal milk tea shit, it's fucking great. Yeah, honestly, I probably would have hung myself if it weren't for this fucking royal milk tea and melon pan that we've been fucking getting from the little buy-tin or whatever inside this hospital. So, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much been keeping me alive. So, what else do I want to talk about before I leave this? So I guess I'm going to talk about my future plans or whatever after I leave this this fucking Japanese prison hospital. So, obviously we're going to be moving into our new house, and I'll put some pictures of like the view from the outside of our new house, maybe. I don't know, we'll see. I mean, obviously I don't want to leak anything, any private, you know, information or whatever, but just so you can see, it's very like doinaka, so it's pretty Japanese countryside, so kind of looking forward to that. It'd be nice, like, riding my bike around, riding my little mamachari around the fucking Japanese countryside and shit next to where I live, so that'll be nice. So yeah, we're gonna be moving into our new place. One thing about Japanese apartments or mansion, they call it mansion in Japanese or whatever, is they literally come with nothing when you move in. So you have to buy everything. Like, even like we have to buy like lights and stuff. Even of course we have to get like refrigerator. You know, fucking not an oven, but the what is it, kondo or whatever? How do you say that in English? Fucking, you know what I'm talking about? Like when you fucking fry shit and stuff. Like an induction hot plate. You know what I'm fucking saying. But you have to buy everything is what I'm trying to say. They come with nothing, so we're gonna have to go shopping and stuff. So yeah, and then I have more plans and stuff. So basically, the biggest thing that's on our mind now is my wife's getting a job. She's trying to get a job now in the field that she has experience in and stuff, which is cosmetology, and she's trying to do matsueku, which is eyelash extensions and shit. So she's looking for jobs now, and she'll be working her part-time job at a name-song. And then in the meantime, I'm just gonna keep trying to do freelance translation work and stuff, and make some money there and gain some experience. And then hopefully in 3 months, which is how long it should take for my visa status Henkel, or change of visa status, basically. Hopefully then I'll be able to get my Haigusha visa, and then I'll be able to work and stuff, and that'll be good. And then hopefully I can get a job teaching English. But that's the plan now, and so that's what I'm going to be doing when I get out of here. But on this video, I know it's kind of shit, and I wish I could like walk outside and show you, what it looks like, just walking around Japan, or even like, strapping my phone on my little mamachari and like riding my bike around Japan, which I think is a video that I want to make in the future. But so I'm sorry I couldn't do that for this video. I just wanted to kind of show you what it's like here in a Japanese hospital, and yeah. But if anyone has watched to the end or whatever, well, first off, thanks for watching this, and second off, if you guys have any videos you want me to take, or anything you want me to show Japan related while I'm here and stuff, or any questions you have, or like any video recommendations or anything, just leave it in the comments, and I'll probably do it. So yeah, like I said, thanks for watching, and hopefully the next time I post a video, it'll be something more positive. But yeah, peace out.